today you're about to go on a journey with Iflix. So grab tight, bring your popcorn because you're about to watch something fantastic. But before that, these are the members of our team. So I bet you must be really curious. Who is Iflix? Is he hot? He is hot. It all goes way back to 2014 when it has been founded in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. So it focuses on content like programs, TV shows, and now it focuses on hyper-localized content. Do you know what are like some of the famous content from Iflix? I bet everyone must have watched Noor, don't you guys? Noor is actually one of Iflix's original content that has been popularized in national television. On top of that, Mr. Iflix not only have 1, 2, or 3 fans, it has 25 millions of subscribers. Now you must see, right? Iflix is really hot. So it is not only accessible in 1, 2, 3, or 5 countries, it is accessible in 22 countries, which means it has 22 countries hyper-localized content. It depends on the country's content. Iflix is all pumped up. So want to know who is he competing with? Of course, Iflix got his competitor. These are Iflix competitor. Iflix's first competitor, none other than View. View is a Hong Kong telecom brand that focuses mostly on Korean dramas. Why? Because Korean is a world craze. Now moving on to the second enemy of Iflix, none other than Netflix. You know, you heard it right, Flix versus Flix. So Netflix is a world craze, you know. Everyone is on Netflix, everyone has a Netflix account, Netflix is always Netflix and chill. So Netflix comes with their own original content. They focuses mostly on their original content, but they do have other content as well. Coming in the third place, Iflix competitor, none other than iQIYI. So iQIYI is actually a Chinese brand made in Chinese that has collaborated with Astro Malaysia. So iQIYI focuses mostly on Chinese original series. All these 3 competitors, they all do have their own personal content. They have their original content, they have their original series. So this is why they are competing with Iflix. The first step how to make Iflix hotter or better is with content segmentation. We saw a pattern that Iflix doesn't really focuses on the audience when producing content. So the first step how to make Iflix better is with content segmentation. They should produce content that focuses on their audience, you know, because if you want money, you need to focus on the audience. And coming at number 2, how to make Iflix better is adding more qualities. You know, Netflix, iQIYI, View, they all have such a vast amount of original content. We think that, you know, Iflix should really invest in original content because, you know, original is always better than other. And then coming at the third way how to improve Iflix, it would be improve their branding. They should focus more on improving their branding. They have a lot of issues. They have a lot of personal issues going on, so they should really take care of the brand so that audiences, people, especially here in Malaysia, would manifest in Iflix. So now, who is gonna make Iflix better? Mestilah Adtune. So we came up with an advertising agency called Adtune. So we will be working with Iflix how to make Iflix better. Before we go in depth, let me tell you a bit about Adtune. Adtune is basically a marketing service agency that was founded in 2020. We come with a mission of innovative and creative, effective marketing plan, and the vision is to make goal-oriented, result-oriented marketing so that our client will be happy. Okay, we from Adtune has been given the opportunity to work closely with Iflix. So while working this, we came up with a campaign called Kidzflix. So basically, what is Kidzflix? The overview of this Kidzflix is that we are promoting a new segment under Iflix, which is family and children oriented. So we are coming up with more to cartoons, more to like children and family friendly oriented content. Fun fact, do you guys know that in 2020, the most watched video on YouTube is Baby Shark by Ping Fong with 7.2 billion viewers. This shows that kids content, it's really wilding out there. So what is the rationale of making this campaign? Why should we should come up with a segment that focuses on family and kids? Well, the pandemic has changed the norm. There's no longer the old norm. We are with the new norm where everyone stays at home under the same roof. We live our life together. So we came up with this one segment called Kidzflix so that children's family, mom, dad, everyone can just be together, stay together, and then they can just watch content which is kids friendly, because kids, they can't watch adult content. We saw how important it is for kids entertainment industry on all media platforms, because kids, they're always on their gadget, they're always on the TV, they're always on their tech world. So this campaign, we are promoting this new segment for the kids to actually venture out in Iflix, because again, we are audience oriented. So the second objective of this is that we want to gain a new Iflix users, because if we make it like family friendly, obviously mom, dad, kids, the whole family will come with us. And then the third objective will be we want to get more followers on Iflix, because we want to make things better, we want to adapt with the new norm. So we came up with a campaign that is new norm worthy. So we came up with a two campaign with two tagline for Iflix. So the first campaign, it's called, the tagline of this campaign is Little Fun Paradise. So why is it called Little Fun Paradise? Because we want to make Iflix as a pool of paradise for these kids to enjoy endless film, endless movie upon their choice. Because kids, they love their type of movies, and this doesn't worry parents because it is all child friendly. So if you leave your kids there for days to watch it, worry not, there's no explicit content over there. Also, we want them to just not watch things, we want them to watch and learn. Because new norm, everyone at home, parents, they gotta do what they gotta do, kids gotta do what they gotta do, but kids are not under supervision, So we came up with content, we came up with this campaign that content oriented, which is very helpful for these kids not to fill in the blank of the time, but to actually grow and learn something in the same time. So we came up with a second campaign. In this campaign, come up with a tagline called Play, Learn, and Explore. So what is the rationale of using this tagline basically? So we want these kids to not only watch for the sake of entertainment, we want them to learn at the same time. So under this segment, there will be a curated media, especially for these kids. Because 21st century of learning, it's not always in the classroom, it's not always the textbook. Watching cartoons can be a new way of these kids learning. After all, everyone is at home, no one's going to school, school is closed, pandemic is not over yet. So we came up with this very, very pandemic rational campaign that focuses not only for entertainment's sake, but we help these kids to learn as well. I guess that's all. Everything is done. We already know what is Iflix, we know why he is hot, and Adtune has made him better. So basically, that's all. Adtune has made Iflix better. So I believe your popcorn is finished. You already know what is Iflix. That's all. Bye!